Wait a minute, I thought you won't be here till later.
Well, there's something important that we needed to discuss, and so I thought it was better if I was to come right away.
Well, in that case, I guess we just have to talk about it.
So, you know I'm a very practical man. And recently my wife and her family found out that on Child Africa her name wasn't very much displayed simply as a business partner, and we're gonna have to sort of introduce the fact that she is my wife. But on the other hand, I do have some good news for you, and I think that we're going to make you the executive director here for Better Globe Philippines. I know you're very qualified. We just need to get you to get an assessment test for the board, and I'm sure that you'll do very well.
Your wife? I thought you were separated. I thought you're no longer together. I mean, everybody in the Philippines thought that we are together. And here it is. You're saying that you and your wife are back together? How can you do this to me? At first you said that you wanted to come to the Philippines in order to find somebody, a celebrity like me. And then you said you were single. You and your wife are no longer together. And here you are saying that you and your wife are back together. Is this some kind of a joke? I've already announced to the whole world, especially here in the Philippines. You know, it's all over the newspapers, on televisions, on my interviews, that you and me are together and not just business partners. How can you do this? How can you do this to me?
Dear, I'm sorry. You know I care about you, and that's not the issue. But my wife is an important part of the business, and I just need to put that first. You will still be special to me. I promise you.
You mean to say when you were saying on Skype that I cannot talk to you because your wife was there in Norway? And you mean to say you also had a sexual relationship with her also? I mean, not just pretending that you're back together, but this is reality. This is for real.
Mystica, she's my wife, and that's just the way that it has to be. I'm very sorry, and that's not how I wanted it to be.
The reason why I have separated with my husband in the States because he's been with another girl. And I know everything about that. And that's the reason I had to come back to the Philippines.
Jessica, you have to understand, the situation here is different. She's my wife, I was with her, and there was still something, and we are still trying to build something together. And I've come to care a lot about you. You're a very special woman, you're very strong, and I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of having gotten to know you, and that's why I'm entrusting you with the position that I'm offering. I think you can still do some good. I think we can still do some good together, just in a different kind of relationship.
Well, I wasn't really looking for a real relationship, you know, to get married or what. But for me, because I was hoping that finally I found somebody else and to love me and to care about me, about my feelings. But you just hurt me so bad. You have no idea how you hurt me so bad.
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
But anyway, I just have to be practical about it too. Just to understand.
It's also an opportunity. It is what we're going to make of it.
Alright. So whatever it is, that's just gonna be it, you know. We're business partners. That's fine.
Thank you for understanding. I know I could count on you. So, in addition to that, the Mystica Charity Foundation website, it has to go. We discussed this with the board of directors and they indicated that we need to focus on Africa. Africa is what Better Globe is about. That's what we want to help. We want to eradicate poverty in Africa, and all the Mystica Charity Foundation, Philippines, all the references need to go. That is not what we're about, and they want to refocus on Africa. So I'm counting on you for that.
So you mean to say I'm going to get rid of my Mystica Charity Foundation website as well? I mean, you know that before you even existed to my life, before I even knew about Better Globe, Mystica Charity Foundation already exists right here. And if you're gonna tell me that I have to get rid of that because of what your board of directors said, I'm sorry. I think you better tell all your board of directors or anybody else right there in your company to come over here in the Philippines and shoot me. I am not just going to go and advertise or talk about Better Globe to everybody, especially in front of pastors, especially in front of Rotarians or in front of other organizations, and saying Better Globe's mission is only to eradicate poverty in Africa. How about Philippines? If you think eradicating poverty in Africa is your main goal, my main goal also is to eradicate poverty here in the Philippines. Or at least I can help some of my, the people that I really want to help, especially the unfortunate ones, the street kids, the PWDs, persons with disabilities. That is my main goal when I have already established my Mystica Charity Foundation. And you know that. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to get rid of all those things in my website. Especially I was the one who made those websites for Better Globe. See? You just wanna control everything. You just wanna manipulate me for everything you want. And here I was just giving everything to you. I was just saying yes, yes, yes to everything you say. But remember, when I had that personality assessment test, do you remember that? What was in it? Mystica is a commander. And you're gonna see what commander Mystica is.
Do you have problems concerning your current financial status? Do things go wrong with you lots of times? Things you've set your heart on? Goals you've wanted to reach? Ambitions? And plans for business? Are you worried about the future? Afraid of what may lie down the dark, uncertain road ahead? Does it often seem you can't make progress, get over obstacles? The only thing I can advise is leave the sad things behind. Have you been discontented and troubled because you've lost a lot of money in the past? The only thing I can advise is leave the bad things behind. You've learned your lessons. My mission is to inspire you to discover for yourself the secrets of peace of mind, strength, happiness, prosperity, and success. You'll be rising triumphantly above the obstacles and hardships of this complicated world. You'll be living in a new and better world through Better Globe. As your heart and your daily life come under the shelter of God's infinite love and power. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. That's the basic foundation of our lives, which He created for us. So what should we do for the glorious abundance He gave us? We should cherish all the gifts of God and take action for a very worthy cause and a very productive environment for a better future and a better globe. Now that I got your full attention, my aim is to guide you to take the first step toward your goals for a better financial future. Some can only become truly accomplished at something they love. Some make money their goals, and some don't. Some are starving to death because they can't see what's in front of their own eyes. Are you someone who wants to be involved in a worthy cause as a good start? Because I believe in the saying that the more you give, the more you receive. How about contributing your share on your social responsibility in the community and having the greatest chance to save lives? Thank you for supporting the Mystica Charity Foundation and help people in need. Please go to www.mysticacharityfoundation.org. Once again, this is Mystica, Managing Director of Better Globe Marketing Philippines Incorporated.